back to Will and Wise.
The Dog Show Drive.
I'm Will Alexander.
And I'm Y.
Just because we wish you Merry Christmas. Anyway, this week on the Dog Show Drive, we're going to talk about that event that happened in Orlando.
Big event.
Yep, that was incredible event that happened in Orlando. All those awards for the AKC National, it was incredible. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about familiarity, breeding contempt, or people are talking about dogs that have been shown too much. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, even if you don't ask.
That's what we're here for.
And Kennel and Bench.
Kennel and Bench. Yep.
All that.
And more.
On this week's Will and Wise.
The Dog Show Drive. Holiday edition.
Holiday edition, but still Blue Rodeo. Hi,
Hi, Will. How's it going?
It's going.
Before we start the show, we would just like to say we extend our heartfelt condolences to the people of Australia following the anti-Semitic attack this week. Our thoughts are with the victims, their families, and the Jewish community affected by this act of hate. We stand in solidarity with all of those who reject intolerance and violence, and we reaffirm our commitment to respect, safety, and compassion for all communities. So...
yeah. So
crazy world we live in.
Incredible.
Crazy world.
Did you see the video, the footage of the hero?
Yeah. Wow. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
So
it's shocking. It brings us back to earth after an amazing week in Orlando, and you're like, oh, it's really in the dog world, but
then reality comes right back at you. But,
So.
Well, let's go back to the. So, what did you do? What did you do this weekend?
It was an amazing week in Orlando.
Because you were there.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there. I judged like 150 dachshunds on the Friday. It was amazing. I had a wonderful time. First of all, I started off at Allentown and judged the sporting and the hound group, and then I jumped on little plane. I think it was the Buddy Holly airline to Orlando, and then.
Did you have to help spin the propellers?
And it was
like Fred Flintstone. I don't enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't enjoy flying on those smaller ones, really. Yeah. And the sad thing is, out of Thunder Bay, that's mostly what we have.
What you get.
Yeah.
You know what's the most discerning part of it? I think is the takeoff and the landing, because as we're even going out to the airstrip, they're shaking all over the place.
Like, did no one check the suspension on this thing?
And then you hear the landing gear come down like 20 minutes before you land, and it sounds like we were just hit by something. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So, but you made it. You made it. Yeah,
made it to the.
To the big
greatest
event.
Dog events in the world in Orlando, the AKC show. Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed watching it. I watched it every day. I was actually paying attention. I watched it every day on AKC TV, all the Space Coast and all those kennel clubs, Brevard. And
I tried to watch some of the groups too. I was busy and I got, I'm old, so I got tired after I was done judging, so I dozed off a bit.
Because I had to. I definitely watched at the Brevard Kennel Club because Raymond judged the herding group, so I wanted to make sure I caught him on the big screen. Well,
do you have any photos?
Yeah, I do. And he yelled at me.
You better not, yeah.
No, he'll be mad. I don't think he listens to us anyway because he thinks we're idiots, but it's not really wrong. But anyway, no, he did.
I always say I take everything serious, but myself.
So true. So true. But he did a really good job. And Shawn Nichols was there. I saw him. I saw a lot of people in the crowd. I saw Bob Elaine Whitney. Positive, I saw Glenn Stark.
Yeah, Glenn was there.
Yeah, I'm positive I saw Glenn Stark. And who else? There's a few others, of course. I should have wrote, how we tell each other, write it down or you'll forget. And guess what? I forgot. Other than those people.
If I don't write it down, it doesn't get done.
No, exactly. Megan doesn't put it in the script, doesn't get spoke about.
Doesn't get said, yeah. Ron Burgundy.
Yes, exactly. And then I have to give a shout out to my English setter friends, Amber Bach and Ben Blassell, because they did like a video diary. So they're from the Minnesota, Wisconsin area. So they loaded up their English setters because they were in they took part in the National Owner Handler series.
Oh, good, yeah.
And so they drove all that way to Florida from Minnesota, Wisconsin, and every day they would check in with us, or there'd be a piece on Facebook. And my favorite part was the emotional and physical scale at which they were. So there was a lot of emotional. We're at a 3.
Well, on those trips, because we've done them together.
True.
The scale goes up and down. There's times when we hate each other. There's times where you're singing. There's times when we're hungry. There's times where it's just like, you know what it's like.
Well, I was afeared for them because I think it was this. Because I think we're taping on Tuesday, so I think they actually finally get home today. But yesterday they were low on snacks, so I don't know if they were going to make it or not.
But trips like that are like a microcosm, they're like your whole world is in that trip.
So much. 1 minute you're, arguing with each other about the most insignificant detail, and then McDonald's.
You're singing Meatloaf.
I would do anyway. So, but
they were the words for the lunch. I would do anything for lunch.
But I won't eat that anyway. So, but it looked like they had a fantastic time. So it was, that was fun to watch for sure. And,
well, good for them.
Yes. So
that's quite the trek too. So,
oh yeah. It's over 20 hours to drive it.
Quite the trek.
So
people complain about going to 7 hours away. Can you imagine 20 odd hours away?
Yes. And they were gone for over a week. I think they were away for about 10 days.
Well, you know what it's like going away for a week, but can you imagine going away for the week and you had to drive while you're doing it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Your playlist would be like, oh, play it again.
One more time. Exactly. So, but it was a great job done by the show committee and their members and the judges this year.
Oh my God, it's unbelievably run. I got there on the Thursday, but I didn't go over Thursday. I went over Friday morning, and it was already a bustle of activity. And I went early because I wanted to make sure I knew where I was going, because I was in ring 38.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. Ring 38. That's ring 38. How many. Yeah.
And then I stopped at the Canine Chronicle judges booth for the coffee and bagels and whatnot, and I got to see a couple friends in there, and we chatted for a while, and then someone directed me to my ring. Mr. Alexander, you must go this way. So off I went. Standing there watching. Aren't you Sophie in there? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would think that sometimes it's like herding cats, getting judges.
I always think of when I walk up to ringside, I always and just watch a ring that I'm about to judge in. I always think of Gerald Schwartz. I don't know if you remember Gerald Schwartz.
I do. I won a group under one time.
He was a good judge, and he was so funny and lighthearted. I remember being at the Detroit Kennel Club, and I'm outside the ring, and I was showing Cocker at the time. I had the Cocker on the outside waiting for the Judging hadn't started yet. The judge hadn't even arrived yet, and Gerald was the judge. And he comes walking up. He doesn't have his badge on. He's walking up and he stops. And there's a young girl with her cocker on the towel outside the ring. And he stops. What kind of breed is that? And she said, American cockers. Well, why are those ears wrapped like that? Well, because I dry them and to keep them straight, we wrap them. Well, that's a really good idea. When he slapped the badge on his lapel and said, all right, bring in the cockers. The poor girl's eyes like bulged out of her head, right?
He was funny. He was so funny.
He was funny. My God, he was funny.
Oh, he had a good sense of humor. Anyway. And Megan told us because Christine Jones, she attended the show, but she said there was a fun fact that you could go and earn coins and you could get some Royal Canin swag. So they offered coins to redeem for an array of prizes.
See, at first when I saw this note, the RC swag, I thought, RC's giving out swag. That's so cool. Let's get an RC cap. But then it dawned on me, Royal Canin.
Yes.
I still like a Royal Canin cap, but I don't know. Yeah. RC cap would be fun too.
Oh, a pin. You could earn them, by checking in on and doing one of their educational seminars, doing nutrition, doing a nutrition consult, talking about puppy kits. They had different stations and different reps that you could speak to also. If you took a photo in their red balloon in photo area, I wonder if that was supposed to say booth. Do you think booth maybe?
I don't know. I didn't see the booth, so I'm not sure. Yeah.
And
I did see it because how could you not miss it? Right? How could you miss this right in the center? But I didn't have time to wander through it. I stopped in and said hello to Mallory, my friend from Royal Canin.
Right.
Hi, Mallory. Just in case you're listening. It was good to see you.
Yeah. You would earn coins. So what a fun, it was a great way to get some education and spend some downtime at the shows. So, and Megan said that
downtime. There's very little downtime there because once you finish watching a breed, another breed is starting that you want to watch. You're bouncing around, then you run into different friends at each breed, and it's like, because I was only there for 2 days and I was exhausted.
And you didn't even see Raymond.
No, Ray left.
Well, he left Saturday. He judged Friday too.
Did he? I didn't see him anywhere.
Yeah, he judged the pug specialty.
But I had 150 dog sits. I was in that ring 38 all day long.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying.
Well, I had lunch with Patty Keenan, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
He wasn't in the lunchroom.
No, who knows? Maybe he went to have a nap himself. He's old.
Or a smoke break outside.
Probably a smoke break more than anything. Anyway, so that was it was exciting to watch all weekend. The dogs were just like Raymond said to me at that, like when you get into a group or the best in show, he says the hard part was done. Like getting a winner out of the breed, that would have been almost the harder job because. Well,
if you listen to what Roz said before she judged Best in Show, she told everybody. I guess she stood up at the first meeting and said that her job was the easiest job there.
Yeah.
Her job to judge Best in Show was because they sent 7 beautiful dogs to her. Yeah. How could she go wrong?
Yeah, and really.
Yeah, it's true.
If you look down that lineup, You couldn't.
There was some controversy with some of the judges because they were asked not to make cuts in those groups.
During the week, Raymond said that they were told not to.
Yeah. Because Debbie talked to me at Table Talk about it. And she talked to a bunch of people, not just me. And it would be tough to judge that quality of a group without making a cut, without, showing your appreciation to the dogs that you really liked. To just go out there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. I know as a handler, I would have I would want to cut. I'd like to make the cut in that company. I'd like to know if Yvonne Norton liked my dog or not just 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to know that. And so there's 2 ways looking at it. As a judge, you want to show your appreciation for the dogs in front of you. And as a handler, you want to make that cut.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of judges. There's judges out there because they're worried about time for the TV.
Well, that's exactly what Raymond said. It had to do with time.
But Ray, you worry about time with someone like Ray? He's going to break the record no matter what. Even if he makes a 10-dog cut, he's going to break the record. He's going to be the fastest one there.
Yeah.
And there's some judges that just judge that way. They know how, they know what they want. They make their cut to show their appreciation, to show recognition to the good dogs, and then they get to it,
Yeah. Because wasn't it Ann Rogers-Clark said the longer they stand in the ring, they don't get better, they just get older?
Actually, I was told that by Thora Brown.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. They don't get older, they don't get better, Will. They just get older.
Because it's so true. So anyway, so that was
Thor is doing a presentation tonight for CDJA for the comparison of the 4 setters
tonight,
Tuesday night.
Oh, I banned.
You're not signed up for it. You have to sign up for it.
No,
I'm going to be watching that and the hockey game. And the way the Leafs are playing, Thor's probably going to get my undivided attention.
Yeah. No, I band tonight. Our big concerts tomorrow. Big Christmas concerts tomorrow. Look, I got Christmas shirt on too.
You do. Yeah. With sheeps.
Sheeps is. And can you hear it? Jingles.
No, I can't do it.
No? Anyhow.
You like my Christmas tree? Oh, my Christmas tree?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I got one too.
Cut that down in my yard.
And I'm wearing a poinsettia on my head.
Okay, I stole it from Canadian Tire. But you know what?
All fair.
Same thing, I went out looking for it. Got it.
There we go.
Strapped it to my station wagon roof. Brought it back. Sorry. Anyway, carry on.
Let's see. So let's carry on and let's go across Canada, driven by Show Scene magazine. Show Scene, where every dog takes center stage.
Where are we going across Canada?
Well, we're not.
There's nowhere to go across Canada.
It's written down, so I said it.
All right, Ron.
So we're not going to, because there wasn't anything in Canada. So we're just going to discuss the results of the Royal Canin AKC National Dog Show. And here we go. So as we know, Best in Show went to, Grand Champion Platinum. Champion Tayson Westgate Jingle Juice, JJ, the Lhasa Apso, bred and owned by Susan S. Giles, owned also by Cindy Seinhardt and Muriel Wolverton.
What a beautiful dog. Oh my God, I was so excited to watch that dog.
And I think it was one of the most consistent dogs through
of the week,
of the week as well.
And Susan is so genuine. I've stopped and spoken with Susan. She's just a genuine, wonderful person who loves the sport and loves her dogs.
Yes.
So it's
and I believe she also won AKC Breeder of the Year.
I believe she did too, and deserving. So deserving.
Yes. Yep. There was and she was in some pretty stiff competition for that as well. And then Reserve Best in Show went to Grand Champion Gold Champion Tamarack Valley View River of Dreams. River, the Gordon Setter, owned by Dr. Ellen Shanahan and Stacy Thruffall.
And I've watched that dog grow up. I judged him in sweepstakes at the combined years ago when we used to have a combined. I gave him best in sweepstakes. He's just gotten better. And what Stacy and Evan have done with that dog, incredible. Yeah. All those dogs this weekend, they were just. Yeah, they're like the athletes of our purebred world. It's incredible, Gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Right. So let's go through the group winners. So in the sporting group, as we know, the Gordon Setter was first, and then second place was the Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever, Grand Champion, Gold Champion, Red Moon's Sexy Son of a Duck.
Son of a Duck. I love that name.
It is the best. Sexy Son of a Duck. And then the third place was the Chesapeake Bay Retriever, Grand Champion Platinum, Champion Next Generations Accelerate. And he's a very consistent dog, along with his fourth.
He was top sporting dog, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Yeah. Of the year, yeah.
Yeah, and then in fourth place was, it's kind of like my personal favorite, is the Legado Romignolo, Grand Champion, Gold Champion, Boardwalk, Here Comes the Sun. And
all those letters after his name.
All that alphabet soup after his name, because that's what Harry does. Harry is...
that's incredible.
He's as we all know, Faith has a Legato, and I do really adore the breed. They're very cute. I mean, Faith is a little needy, but I do enjoy the breed. So next up is the hound group. In first place was the Afghan hound, the stunning bitch, grand champion, gold champion, Zeta bint Muti von Hausmann. And she also very consistent through the weekend as well. And she's just such a beautiful dog. Second place was the over 13-inch Beagle, grand champion, gold champion, Fetch and Smell, Isabella Madrigal. And third was the Treeing Walker Coon Hound, grand champion, gold champion, Lost Heritage, Knight of El Dorado. And in fourth place was the Ibiza, grand champion, platinum, DC Abio Bush Baby. And I have no idea what those letters after its name mean.
Well, that hound group was incredible. All these groups were incredible.
Yeah.
I get like the sheer quality and the depth of quality. So many dogs didn't get a ribbon that could easily have been in the ribbons. Like it was a display.
The choices were aplenty.
It was a display of our sport. Yes. It was incredible.
Yes. And then in the working group was first place was the Doberman Pinscher, grand champion, platinum champion, conquest, best of both worlds.
Yeah, and Penny, our Canadian Penny.
Yeah. And
see, pennies aren't in they're not in Canada anymore, but we have our own Penny.
Yeah.
And handled by none other than Andy Linton.
The great Andy Linton, yes.
For years, I've stopped. It doesn't matter what he's showing. I stop and watch Andy show dogs. He is incredible.
His hands.
He does things without even. It just seems so subtle the way he does things. It's always been an honor to watch Andy. He's incredible. I got to stop and talk to him for a little bit when I was in Orlando. He's just the best guy too. Just the best guy.
Very nice man. Second place was the Portuguese Water Dog, grand champion, platinum champion, Odyssey. It's always sunny at Surfare. And third place was the Newfoundland, grand champion, gold champion, even keel and bow water. Anchors away, a storm is coming.
That's a good name.
That's a good name for a Newfie. And in fourth place was the Standard Schnauzer, grand champion, gold champion, Morgenwald's Reach for the Sky, Von Katten. And it's got a bunch of we do stuff
letters after its name too. That are very impressive.
Yes. Well, see,
we just don't know what they mean.
Exactly. I am always very impressed with. I'm more impressed with the stuff after a dog's name than the stuff before.
Well, we talked about it last week. I hate when we see best in show, best reserve, best show, especially winning, and that's as if those are titles. I hate that. They're awards, but this is definitely titles.
These are titles, and we are not making light of them. It's just they're. Congratulations on doing this with your dog, because it is hard.
No, exactly. There's no way in the world are we making light of those titles.
No,
those dogs are incredible athletes and workers of our sport.
Someone said to me that what am I supposed to try and get on Fanny? Is it her Canine Good Citizen? CD. Good luck. But she does go to Agility with Hope, and she will listen to Hope.
Does she like it? She watches, or she participates?
There's Fanny. Go, Opie, go. Get up that A-frame.
I remember when Ashley worked for me. I got to tell this story quick. It was this short hair national in Canada, and she was showing a dog, and the dog was unruly only because he was so birdy. Like every time a bird flew over, he was unruly. Well, he knocked her down. It was one of the dogs that I was hired to show as well, but Ashley was the assistant, so she showed one, I showed one, and whoever else showed one. And we're going around the ring. I'm right behind Shlee, and the dog pretty well knocks her down. I'm like, he's still watching. She's panicking, trying to get up. I think she ended up winning too.
You would hope after being humiliated, like you tend to do to a lot of your assistants. Anyway.
Nice.
And then next up, we have the Terrier group. And in first place was the Miniature Schnauzer, Grand Champion, Platinum Champion Carmel, Mr. Joe, is it Adamus? I
think
think
so. Baby Joe is that
Baby
how we
Joe.
all know him.
Yeah,
So
Baby
I'd
Joe.
never even heard his name out loud. I just know him as Baby Joe.
Yes. And second place was the Wire Fox Terrier Grand Champion Bronze Champion Randoms Riders Up.
Shown by a friend of the show, Bill McFadden.
Bill McFadden, yes. Yeah. And then in third place, Sealyham Terrier Grand Champion Silver Champion Pegfield Tintern Tickled Pink.
Yeah, Sealyhams are such a cute breed. I love them. When we showed Sealyhams, I really enjoyed the breed. Yeah. I really enjoyed the breed. Yeah.
And then in fourth place,
a friend of the show, Anya, was showing that dog.
Yes, was the Staffordshire Bull Terrier Grand Champion Silver Champion Blood Rocks. Bam, he's hot.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Especially for a Staffy, because bam, he's hot.
Right there.
When I showed that Staffy dog, Drac, he was a wonderful dog. I remember letting him in, though. He'd come flying in, and I had those stainless steel pins in the kennel, and he would hit them, and I swear to God, he must have dented it every time, because he was like a little linebacker hitting it. It didn't affect him. He's like, they pop back out. Hey, how's it going, Will? Good, Dak, good.
Oh, and then the toy group. Oh, and there was so much in the toy group. So first place was the Pomeranian Grand Champion Gold Champion Artistries Aslan, All That Is Good. And then in second place, and I'm going to tell you, Maltese Grand Champion Bronze Champion Tejan Made from Scratch Cookie. I go nuts when I see this dog. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. And I love Maltese, and this is why I can't own one. But I love her. I love her. If I see her in person, I will probably.
I've met her.
It might be a Bruce Schultz moment. I'm just saying.
Anyway. I met Bruce Schultz the weekend too. That's
who I saw too. I saw him.
Yeah. We stopped and spoke for a while during Dalmatians. I was talking to
Bruce.
Bruce.
Did you say hi for me?
So, yeah.
Okay, good.
If you're listening, Bruce, why says hi?
And then in third place was the Chinese Crested Grand Champion Gold Champion, the Lion Ladies Autumn Blaze. And in fourth place was the Affenpincer Champion Bay Clan Macho Miguel von Tani Kazari. Thank you. I like that dog too. That was a handsome dog.
Handsome dog. One of those dogs we didn't get to see before, so he was a surprise. So when he showed up and
going on
dominating, it was like, wow.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. And then up next is the non-sporting group, and the best in show winner came from this group, the Lhasa Apso. And second place was the Miniature Poodle, and that was a Canadian dog, I believe. Grand Champion, Bronze Champion, Lyrics, Diamond All-Star.
I'm not sure. You have to look at that. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure when they were announcing it, it was from BC.
Yeah,
shown
that's
by,
good news.
Help me.
Ethan?
Thank you. And Ethan. And third place was the K's Hound Grand Champion, Gold Champion, Windrift's Dirty Harry. And fourth,
I like the play on his last name. That's good.
And
it's one of my favorite movies, Dirty Harry. You know, the writer of Dirty Harry bred pugs and showed them.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, didn't you have a conversation with him at one time?
Yeah, because he was up here showing dogs. Laurie Campbell was showing his dogs, and he was sitting there waiting in the setup. And I just chatted to him for a while. I forget his name. That was that awful, but yeah, he was nice.
Yeah. And then in fourth place was the French Bulldog, Grand Champion, Platinum Champion, Asylum's Adventurous.
Elysium.
Okay, Adventurous Rapscallion. Say the whole thing then. Come on.
Elysium's Adventurous Rapscallion Dassisi.
Okay, there you go. And then finally, the herding group. And first place was the Old English Sheepdog, Grand Champion Brawn, Champion Bugaboos, Give Me S'more.
And he has a Canadian connection. Did you know this?
I did know it because I saw it in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron and Christine
I didn't know that. Excellent.
Yeah.
I've known Ron pretty well my entire life.
Yeah.
Irish setter guy, Ron Perry.
Yes.
Now he's an Old English Sheepdog guy.
Hair of just a different color. Second place was the Swedish Valhund, Grand Champion, Gold Champion, Valkyries, Canadian
Another
bacon.
Canadian connection.
Gabe the Magnificent, shown by our friend of the show, Mark Bettis. In third place was the Norwegian Buhund, Grand Champion Silver, Champion Cloud Point. Keep your, I know how to say this. It's
Enemies.
Anemones clear,
it's basically
closer.
play on enemies.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it. And then in fourth place was a Shetland Sheepdog, also Canadian connection here. Gold Grand Champion Mystics Suntime Everclear. So that was the winners.
The major, the main winner, because there's a lot of other major winners as well.
Yes,
but it was like, if you've never been to that show,
go.
You will be astounded if you go. It's not just the show itself, but just the participants in the show. Like I'm telling you, those groups, you can find a winner every step of the way as you walk down that line.
Yeah,
it's like judging that show. Not that it would be easy.
No,
but it'd be an argument to say you were wrong.
Right, like, well, for me, it'd be like the discussions within the judges' room alone. How many different ways you could have, done
incredible.
A group.
It was just incredible. It gives you goosebumps. If you're a real student of this sport, it gives you goosebumps to watch those groups. Well, even if it's breeds you're not interested in, that don't interest you personally, you can't help but notice the depth and the quality. And it's not just like, and the handlers, the depth and the quality of the dogs alone, but the condition and the performance from the handlers, be it owner handlers, professional handlers.
Exactly.
They stepped up. My God, it was fun.
Yeah. And, because I told you, I actually watched all week. And Bill Ellis, who narrates for the AKC TV.
Billy.
Billy. He, when he was doing the working group, a different boxer basically was winning every day because that was the depth. And you couldn't argue. Like, you could never say when the next boxer walked in the group ring that, how did that win? Like, there was no question that would have been a deserving animal, right? So
it was incredible. It was incredible.
It was awesome. It was awesome. So another big event that happens there is the Best Bred by Exhibitor and Show. And that this year was won by the Smooth Fox Terrier, Grand Champion Bronze, Champion Aim High Side Bet and Wager, and bred by Amy Rutherford, owned by Amy and Barbara Miller and Peter Holson. And so that was
non-stop line of great smooths from Amy.
Oh, yeah.
Just incredible.
But the depth in that competition.
Oh.
Like the people you have, in that ring, the breeders and the breeder handlers, they've been around for so long and they know exactly what it's going to take to try and, compete at that level. It's just, it's amazing. And then another one of the bigger event is that National Owner Handler Series, and Best in Show this year was won by Grand Champion Silver, Wirewicks, After Hours, Feels Like a Regret. And this was a German wire-haired pointer with a ton of titles behind her name. And the handler was Allison Chisholm. And the owner also is Allison and M. Hancock, R. Wicks, and another A. Chisholm. So there's two A. Chisholms on that dog. But congratulations.
I've seen her. She is breathtaking. She deserves everything she gets. She is beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's just another again, I can't. Looking at the owner handler groups, incredible quality. A judge would be thrilled to judge any of those. It's just incredible. Anyway, carry on.
Now, are we not supposed to be starting that up next year for ourselves here in Canada?
Next year or the year after? I think it's the year after.
I thought it was 2026.
I could be wrong, though.
Wrong? Really?
Exactly.
Confused,
maybe. Not wrong.
It's probably me.
We'll find out when we get Natalie on the show. Do you hear that, Natalie?
Natalie.
I'd love to get Natalie on the show. She's such a nice lady.
Yes. And then the other...
I saw her at the show.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she was there.
Oh, at AKC or...
Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. All right. So the other big event that they have is the puppy sweepstakes.
Yeah. They call it the puppy stakes. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. And it is, and there too. And then you go there to see the winners,
the
winners of the
up-and-comers.
future. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I only got to see a few of them because I was busy judging. So I only got to see them when I was on break. I saw some breeds that were incredible.
Yeah.
Like it's just so exciting to think what we have coming,
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is.
For sure. So the best puppy in the stakes was no other than Meadow Lake No More Cloudy Days.
Yes.
And that's a border terrier.
Yes.
Handled and owned by Karen Fitzpatrick.
Friend of the show, Karen Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Who also, that bitch is a litter mate to Henley, my border terrier puppy.
To your dog.
Our border terrier puppy, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So congratulations, because that's a big win. That's a big win.
I watched the breed, the border terrier breed in stakes, and even that was incredible. Incredible, the quality out there to win at you don't think about that. I won my class in sweepstakes. Well, I'm telling you, it was no small feat. Like there was some beautiful quality animals in there. Beautiful.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So that wraps it up for the confirmation type stuff. And then the last event that they have is those junior handling finals. And it's just nonstop.
I would, like, as much as it'd be an honor to judge, I wouldn't want to. They are all so good. It's like, give me a break.
Like, it's like this, ping, here's a hair, let's split it. Like, how do you decide? Like, it is just so... Anyhow, so congratulations goes to Tatum Bartlett with the PVGV. She was the overall winner. Second place was Kaylee Wagner with the Karen Terrier. Third place was, how do you say, Hadrian Towell with the Manchester Toy Terrier. And then fourth place was Marilyn Dempsey with the Smooth Coat Chihuahua. And you know what I would like to say? All four of these breeds, not really what we grew up with watching in juniors, right?
Exactly.
For like you and I, you always wanted a sporting dog because the sporting dog was flashy and you could do, you could definitely take out the
sporting dog or a beagle.
The working dog kid showing the Great Pyrenees, But it's fantastic to see the diversity now that they've come up, for these juniors. It's just amazing. And their talent is just... Oh,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It'd be an honor, but I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. It'd be so difficult. They're all so good. My gosh.
So that was that's a wrap. That was the AKC National.
Yeah. And the Orlando shows.
Yep.
Incredible week of dog shows.
Yeah.
Like it's if you want to join our sport, or if you are in our sport and you haven't been to those shows, you need to go to those shows.
Yeah. Just go and take a look around.
Yeah.
Then, of course, they also had like their agility, the obedience, and the dock diving. I did manage to go see dock diving the time I did go, and that's just more fun than one should ever have.
Well, we're so lucky in this sport because we have events like we have this is like the Olympics of dog shows. There's all those events leading up to the final. Then there's Westminster, what's like the Super Bowl or the Stanley Cup. It's like it's incredible, like what we get to see, what we get to experience in our sport. And we're working on that up here too with our Canadian National. So hopefully that'll reach those heights too, and people can walk away going, "Oh my God, did you see that?"
Yeah, It would be great. It would be great. Yeah. Yes. So that was us looking from Canada into America. Brought to you by Show Scene Magazine, where every dog takes center stage.
Where every dog takes center stage. Back to you, Yvonne.
Thank you. And now the top dogs race to the finish, brought to you by Clutch Dogs.
Hold on to your hats.
Your
Nothing happened.
source for Canadian dog show events online. And so there is no update because we had no show.
Yeah, so that race, it's still tight.
It's paused. It's
Tight
paused.
like a tiger.
Yes, point. Yeah, so that's all we have to say. And thank you, Canucks Dogs, your source for Canadian dog show events online.
And we'll
But we
check
do
you
have-
out next week or in a few weeks to see what happened.
Yes. So we do have some upcoming shows. I guess we're going to break out the January shows.
Oh, the Lord.
The Lord. The Lord.
Or how much the dar each week. Oh, the Lord.
The Lord. Anyway, Evelyn Kenny and Obedience Kennel Club starts on January 23rd and ending on the 25th. The closing date for that is January 5th. And if you think about that, that's not far away, William. It's not far away.
Yeah, it's not far away at all.
Yeah, there's three all breed shows, limited shows.
It's next year. We're talking about it's next year.
It's next year. Yes.
Talk about it.
3 all breed shows, limited breed shows for groups 3, 4, and 5, 3 obedience and 3 rally obedience trials. And with that, they have the Alberta Shetland Sheepdog and Collie Association. And that's a really good specialty. They usually get a very good entry there in Calgary for that. And the other show is the Wildwood Kennel Club in January 29th and February 1st. I got excited for a second. I'll be fine.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind. I'm having an aneurysm. I'm fine.
I have to tell you, though, before you carry on, next year you need to come with me to Orlando. Even if neither one of us are showing or judging, we need to go there because the appreciation I got from people about this podcast was overwhelming and made me feel wonderful. Like I'd be walking through the grooming area and people would point at me and say, "Oh, we love your show. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing." You would love it. So
weird.
You're weird.
You're weird.
And your girlfriend looks like mom.
I love it. Your pants are weird. Well, that's great. And I do appreciate when people they do Facebook message me and they're like, "Oh, love the show." And
my God, it's incredible. And I had selfies taken. I had people talking to me. And it wasn't just my mom.
Anne wasn't there.
My mom wasn't there, so she's got enough pictures of me on the fridge.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think mom could take a selfie either.
Could you imagine? I watched my mom try and take pictures on her phone.
If my mom took a selfie, I think we'd hug, and then we'd get a picture of the ring behind us, in front of us.
Or just your one ear.
Yeah.
My mom is great for like no heads. Everyone is just like, it's like literally boob shots. What are you doing, Mom?
And then if all the boys are together, like Liam and James and Ethan, she'll say, "Let's get I want a picture with my grandsons." And I'll take the picture, and they're all making faces behind her, right? Who stops it?
No one can ever just take a nice photo. Nope.
Yeah.
Anyhow. So, that was fun. So anyway, thank you everyone thank you everyone for your appreciation of the show. Thanks.
Yes.
Did I get to Wildwood Kennel Club closing date?
Sorry, yes, go ahead.
So, closing date for that's January 19th, and that's 4 all breed shows and limited breed shows for groups 1, 2, 4, and 5. And then,
And they have a good panel of judges there.
Oh, really? Do they now? Do they?
A little bit of soft promotion there, sorry. And back to you, why?
Soft promotion. It's like a soft opening. Did you ever watch Letterkenny, the super soft birthday party?
Oh, yeah.
That's a funny episode. They get the pony.
Americans don't understand Letterkenny or Shorzy.
Well, first of all, they need an interpreter because those guys talk fast, and you have to be like, your ear has to be attuned to that kind of banter. So
yeah, well, you get used to it, you know.
All you do.
Get used to it, you know,
Shorzy. Shorzy, I do love Shorzy.
I love when Jay on Wright comes on Shorzy.
That is so funny.
Makes you think it's real.
I know, right?
Anyway.
Yep. And then if you go listen to the Spitting Chicklets podcast, it's like same thing.
We should go on Shoresy. I think they should have us on Shoresy.
They should.
Yeah.
They should. Yeah. We'd be fine with it.
We'll do a live podcast from Sudbury.
I could sit in the bleachers and chirp. Big time. Anyhow. So that's the rest. So that's what's going on in the country. So now let's talk about our topic of the week. And this is sponsored by Leading Edge Dog Show Academy, where your success is our success.
Yes.
So our topic is, because this was somewhat discussed over the course of the week.
Yeah, it was. And all week long, and it's been discussed in Canada too. It's discussed everywhere because there's dogs that are shown,
Yes. So the topic is, when is it time to put a dog away?
Right.
So.
And that's not away for the night. That's away for their career.
Their career. Like, when is it time? Like, when is it time to retire
your dog?
Yeah. When is it time to retire? I'm trying to get comfortable because you're going to discuss this, and I'm.
No, you want to get comfortable.
I do.
Well, it's an interesting topic, and I have my own thoughts on it. And now I understand familiarity breeds contempt. Yep. So that means you see a dog over and over again, and you get, and especially if it's winning and beating you, you get tired of seeing that dog.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I look at it from the new hat, my judge's hat, and I've had fellow judges say to me, "Well, that dog should be put away. That dog." You know what? The way I look at it, as long as the dog is still showing well and the owner is still enjoying themselves, if that's the best dog, you as a judge need to do your job, and that dog still gets to win. It doesn't matter if you've seen it 20 times. If in your opinion, if that dog is still the best dog, it gets to win.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with a fellow judge because they were talking about a certain dog that was being shown that they thought was overdue and how much it was being shown up here. And I said, well, is there another one of that breed that's, in your opinion, better than that dog? And they couldn't come up with it. And the only dog I could think of that was better than that dog was long past.
Yeah. And
now, maybe, granted, the dog has done a lot of winning and made a mark for himself. But if he still enjoys showing, and if he's still they're still a great ambassador to the breed they're representing, why not come out for special events? Like we've had a couple cases like that up in Ontario where there's some dogs that have done great in their career, and their owners decide that they still want to show them because they're not past their prime. Yep. They still love going to the dog show, and they still perform well, and they're still breaking records.
Yeah.
It's I have a hard time fighting this fact with other people saying that they should be put away, or I hear exhibitors say, well, they're just taking ribbons from other people. Beat them.
Get a better one.
Beat them. Do you think they're stealing a ribbon from you? Beat them.
Yeah.
You have to keep things in perspective and be realistic about this. If that dog is still the best dog in that ring, they still deserve to win.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you've seen them 20 times or seen them 20 times. They still deserve to win until something comes along that's going to knock them off that pedestal consistently, because every dog loses. Yeah. Every dog can lose. But if they're consistently still in the winner's circle and the owners still enjoy showing them and the dog still enjoys showing, I don't have a problem. Like I really don't have a problem. And I'm going to do my job every time I go out there. That doesn't mean they're always going to win.
No.
But I'm going to do my job as a judge and pick who I think is the best dog. And on that day, if that's a dog that's been shown for 2 or 3 years, I'm sorry. It's just the way it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is always, it is, like you said, familiarity breeds contempt, because
there's no question.
Like, even you look up here and we see some dogs that are shown, consistently year after year, and they win consistently year after year. And then you'll be standing at ringside and you'll hear someone, oh, I'm just so bored of seeing that dog. Right? I'm just so bored of seeing that dog. And it's like, well, you may be bored, but fact of the matter is, still probably the best one standing in the ring.
Right, exactly.
And if it still shows.
And people in their communities, so let's say the Southern Ontario community, just so I can be more general about things or generalize more. These dogs that we see weekend after weekend and we become familiar with, and some people say they get bored with. Can you imagine if we didn't see that dog and it showed up in our doorstep at 6 years old? We'd go, oh my God, look how beautiful that dog is.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
It's happened. Like I remember as a kid, we'd be at dog shows and then some big winning dog would show up from America that's been shown in America for 2 years. And we go like, oh my God. Because back then there wasn't social media. You couldn't follow along as easily as you do now. So you'd be dumbfounded how wonderful that dog is.
Yeah.
These dogs don't lose their quality because they've won 20 ribbons or whatever it is they won.
No.
Like they're still what they are.
Yeah.
And of course, like as a handler, when I was showing my dogs, and they were never my dogs, I always tried to end on top.
Yeah.
Like if my major dogs that I showed throughout their career, they'd go best in show, and I think, okay, that's it. I don't want, but that was my own personal in my heart. I didn't want to ever see Miss P lose again. Didn't ever want to see Adele lose again. Didn't ever want to see Piper lose again. Like, so that was that. They got to finish on top. And I understand that, but they weren't my dogs. So when they went home and let's say P's owner decided to take her out for a weekend and she still loved it, which I know she would have, because they would send me videos of her barking and stomping her feet, and she would have loved to have still been showing. That's their choice. That's their choice. And as long as she still looks good, but as a team, as Will and Piper and Will or Beef and Will and whoever, I wanted them to finish on top as my teammates. But that I wasn't the breeder. I wasn't the owner. I was the handler. So I think it's a different feeling in your head, As a breeder, you're still so proud of producing Miss P that we want people to see her. But as a handler, you're so proud of Miss P, and you as a handler, you always have more dogs coming in, more like and you knew you weren't going to. I wasn't going to campaign P after her win in New York. So that was her style. Like, what a better way for her. Like, there's no better way for her to be. Like, that's the last time she was in the ring, and she went best in show on the world's biggest stage, or at least our world's biggest stage. And that's how people remember her. So
for sure. Did you get?
I'm a little cross-eyed.
As an aside, did you get that? Did you see that? You're a Trivial Pursuit question, or Miss P is.
Yeah, and I saw that. Yeah, Eddie sent it to me when it first came out. Yeah. He was at a bar at an airport, I think, playing Trivial Pursuit, and all of a sudden her question popped up.
Yeah, Faith sent it to you guys not that long ago.
Yeah,
because she was pretty funny with what she said.
She thinks she's funny, just like her mother.
Yeah, but it is true, and then it's the same thing. Like even going to a national specialty. There's always excitement because you never know what dog of the past is coming in as a veteran.
Up. Yeah.
And then and that is so exciting.
It is exciting. As a breed judge, it's a little disheartening thinking nothing's come along that can touch it. Or that can beat it.
True.
But again, the same thing. It makes the breeders step up. Yeah. Breed something better. Breed something that's going to topple that dog from the podium.
Yeah.
There were times in Ontario when we had breeds like Bouviers, Shih Tzus, English Setters, I'm sure there's more, that were so wonderful in depth. And it was always because one breeder stepped up and they made their dogs as good as they can make it. And in order for everybody else to compete, they had to do the same thing. And so at one point, we had English setter breeders in Canada, like 5 or 6 of them, that were world quality. Like you go watch a small show, not a small show, a specialty of English setters, and you could pick out their dogs, and that would be your campaign dog for the next year.
Yeah.
Like that's how good the quality was. And that's why it went with Bouviers, went with Shih Tzus. At one point in Shih Tzus, we had Luke Eric, Marilyn Corbett, Linda Torrance, the Piquets with Wenrick Kennel, all competing for the same ribbon.
Yeah.
They had to get better than each other or as good to compete.
Yeah.
Like it was incredible. We don't have that anymore. People go in and a dog will start dominating a breed and they'll just walk away or downplay that dog. And so instead of trying to embed yourself, and sometimes bettering yourself means talking to those people and breeding to those people, Like I remember Pat and Brian and Len and Bob, they didn't get along.
Not at all.
But they would breed to each other's dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to keep the quality, You've got
and the breed is better for it. Right?
Yeah. You've got to put egos aside if you want to improve your breed or your breeding program.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm exhausted again. Oh.
You get all fired up.
Enough's enough. Let's talk about something funny now.
All right. Well, anyway, so that is the topic of the week. And so when is it time to put a dog away? When you feel it is time. That's when you put a dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. And sometimes they'll tell you when. The dog will tell you when it's time.
Oh, exactly.
Right?
But that'd be if he's not enjoying showing anymore, or they're not enjoying showing anymore.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So,
and I've seen dogs. Here I go again. I've seen dogs that are wonderful dogs that have just done incredible things, and then they come out sporadically. It's like it's like when we rested a certain sports individual for the big games,
exactly.
Same thing, you're going to arrest Yvonne for that basketball game because she's going to step up every 5th game.
Exactly. So that was this week's topic and sponsored by Leading Edge Dog Show Academy, where your success is our success. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
And now,
right, what do we got here? What do we have here? What do we got here? My mother's going to call me. You said, what do we got here? It's what do we have here? Yes, Mother.
Hi, Pam. It's from Kennel and Bench, sponsored by Purina, Trusted Food of Champions.
Sponsored by Pro Plan, Trusted Food of Champions. It says Purina, but they prefer Pro Plan.
Okay, Pro Plan. Yes. Megan. Anyway, this is from...
Get up, Megan.
Where you go, Megan? So Megan found 2 Christmas kennel ads, and they're from December 1939. So the first one is, it says, a Christmas gift to the dog world. Westdale Kennels registered in Waterdown, Ontario. T&H Cocker in Hamilton. At stud, Westdale Streamline. And it's to approved females. The stud fee was the big $20. $20.
Remember when they used to say, at stud to approve bitches?
Yes.
They never see that anymore, right?
You don't see that anymore.
But show dogs do not tailgate. Of course they don't tailgate. They don't drive. Sorry.
That was a good one. Westdale Streamlined from an unretouched photo. This outstanding son of international...
Dogs must have taken that.
Yeah. This outstanding son of international champion Ben Holm Bayard brings everything with him that is desirable to all discriminating breeders. His breeding, for instance, look at it. And then they show the pedigree of this dog. Yeah. And so puppies usually for sale of outstanding show type.
That's a great ad. I love it. I love this.
I find it a touch aggressive, though.
I know, but that's the way it was, especially a terrier person, right?
Yeah. Okay, but then we go on to this next.
I remember this schnauzer handler. I don't want to say his name he was an older guy and he was a bit crotchety, and he was showing his schnauzer, and he walked in and he went 3rd at a 3. Before he got his ribbon, he walked out of the ring. The judge said, "Where are you going, sir?" "I'm going to find someone that knows something about schnauzers." I love those characters.
They always do seem to be in the terrier ring, right?
Yeah, I'm going to find someone that knows something about schnauzers.
Oh, okay. So then the next one we have, it's an English setter. I think Megan pulled this for me. The English setter, Tess O'Gowrie. The dual-purpose English setter, Tess O'Gowrie. She is an ideal dual-purpose female that is bred right and that looks right on the show bench or in the hunting field. And she is one of the most perfect moving English setters alive. This female's progeny are now doing their fair share of being British Columbia's English setters, of bringing back English setters back to their formerly conceded eminence. How about that? Yeah. Tess O'Gowrie is positively not for sale, but there may be a good puppy or two for discriminating disposal in the spring, and such will have their sire a dual-purpose dog of real merit.
Not for sale.
Not
I love
for
that.
sale.
Not for sale.
And that's in like bold caps in this ad. Wishing Kennel and Bench readers a Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year, and may they all breed a champion in 1940. And this is by W.H. Pym in Vancouver, BC.
That's incredible. Not for sale.
Not for sale. They're discriminating puppies for disposal. I'm not sure if I liked his words.
Exactly. He might need a better editor. But those are incredible. Those are incredible. We're going to change disposal to, before we put this out there.
Available.
Lyd wouldn't let that get by. Lyd wouldn't let that get by ever.
Discriminating disposal. Yeah. So, and actually, when I look at this picture of this bitch,
of course, the lines are all good. The quality looks good. It's obviously not in the coat that we're used to, but the overall lines and type look good.
But yeah,
they can't see her move, but she's supposed to be the greatest moving one of all time.
Moving alive. Greatest moving English setter alive. I like that part. Well, dead ones tend to drag a bit, right? So anyway.
That was take that back.
Oh, you showed Jez. Anyhow, that was So that was our Kennel and Bench, sponsored by ProPlan, the trusted food of champions. So anyway, don't forget to like, click, and subscribe to the podcast. Check us out on our Facebook page, The Dog Show Drive. Email us your ideas, comments, and more at dogshowdrive@gmail.com. But wait.
What? But just wait. That's not all.
Next week is Christmas.
Yes, Christmas.
So we will not be on air.
Speaking to you on, what is it? It's Christmas Eve, or I forget which day it was going to come out.
I think it's actually Christmas Day.
Is it?
Yeah, Wednesday.
You won't hear from us.
No.
Yeah, unless you want to listen to a rerun or something.
Yes, and then because on the Tuesday, I have to make pet a hair. So
I love pet a hair.
I know you do.
I could eat so much pet a hair and make me sick.
Yep. I can eat it until I puke. Yeah, so we won't have a show next week, but we would like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah or whatever it is you're celebrating. Happy holidays and
Festivus for the rest of us.
I just saw that
air
episode.
Our grievances.
I just saw that episode and I laughed so hard because remember Kramer was supposed to do the acts of feet or the feats of
strength.
And then he leaves and George gets beat up by his dad again. That is such a good episode.
I love Christmas specials.
Oh, it's so
like
good.
Die Hard.
Yep. So good. So funny, that episode. Anyway, we hope you all enjoy your holiday season, but we will have a show right before New Year's because we're going to tell you how
what
it all
happened
shook
at
out
the last
in Canada.
show.
Yes.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
And I leave for a dog show on New Year's Day. Yeah.
I myself do not.
I remembered to enter, so I do have to. I get to go for real.
I'm going to stay home. I'm going to hopefully watch all of the World Juniors I'm hoping to watch Canada bring back the title. Please.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen in Toronto, so please bring it back.
Well, when I go to Minnesota, they have the world,
Minnesota.
the 15, 16-year-old worlds is in Minnesota.
Oh,
So-
man, a great hockey area, Minnesota.
Yeah, it is. It is actually.
Yeah.
Yep. You can
They're
watch
further
that.
north than I am, so
I know.
not as far as north as you. Anyway.
Yes. So that's it.
All right.
So I just need to remind everybody, wish everybody happy
Yes. Merry
holidays.
Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you're celebrating. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
Get rest.
So
It's been a long year.
I'm going to say, for all of you traveling through the holiday season, be safe, be careful, seatbelts on, glasses on, everyone. Till next
Earmuffs.
week.
Try finding some earmuffs these days. You can't find them.
They're hard to find. They're hard to find.
And these things need earmuffs.
They do.
They get cold.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.